Well, tonight, 6 people have been arrested in what's believed to be a massive breaking and entering ring. Thank you for being with us today at 5. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. Warren police believe the suspects were involved in crimes in Wayne, Macomb, and Oakland counties, with break-ins reported in at least 5 Metro Detroit communities.
Warren's police commissioner telling us a crew of 6 to 10 people are suspected in up to 60 crimes over the past 5 to 6 weeks.
7 Action News reporter Sarah Grimmer spoke with police about the extent of their crimes.
The last store that these alleged suspects tried to break into was this smoke shop in Detroit. Walk with me over here. The suspects were trying to break in through these steel doors, and that's when they heard police coming and made a break for it. Take a look at the security camera footage so you can see for yourself. When you watch that back, when you see them trying to break in through those back doors, how does it make you feel?
Like horrible. I mean, if we're like open 24 hours, I won't be working.
Co-owner of Hit the Cloud 2 Smokers, Mohammed Almer, tells me he believes these suspects are the same people who have tried to break into his shop multiple times over the past month. Hearing that they're now in police custody,
I feel very good. I feel good and happy.
Yeah.
They took them out. They have to, take these guys out of the street.
According to Warren police, these suspects broke into Family Dollar on Mack Avenue this morning. Then they tried to break into Mohammed's shop. Warren police were watching and called in DPD, who then called in air support, who tracked these suspects from the sky back to the Jefferson Square apartment complex in Detroit. That's where the suspects barricaded themselves inside with other people. DPD worked for hours to coax the suspects out of the apartment.
When we got here, we determined and learned that there were 5 children in the home, so we really just wanted to be safe.
After a several-hour standoff, the suspects did come out of the apartment, and 6 of them were taken into custody without any injuries. A massive success for police agencies. In an interview with me, Warren Police Commissioner Bill Dwyer said they believe these suspects are responsible for 60 breaking and entering crimes over the last 1 to 2 months. 60 burglaries, correct?
Very significant. I mean, and when they would commit these burglaries, they would normally go in groups of 5 or 6. And that, quite frankly, is the trend now throughout the country.
Dwyer said these burglaries took place in Troy, Clawson, Madison Heights, Harper Woods, and about 20 of them in Detroit. He said the suspects would typically hit about 5 smaller businesses in one night. And although they do have 6 of these suspects now in custody, they believe there are at least 4 more still out there. Do you guys have any leads as far as those remaining suspects?
We do.
They have to get them in custody because if they're in the streets, they're going to keep doing this.
Commissioner Dwyer really emphasized to me how great the police work was in apprehending these suspects. He also told me they will be seeking felony charges. Reporting in Detroit today, Sarah Grimmer for 7 Action News.